What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today in the driveway, it got really windy out of nowhere. Remember this? Mrs. PATTAY'S Performance got this for free on her way home from work one day, and she actually fixed the lawnmower using seafoam. And the reason why this was put out to the curb, believe it or not, was that the deck is too far gone. It's a shame, because this is a really, really nice Husqvarna lawnmower. It's their 7021P, P for push. This is not self-propelled. It is complete. Oversized rear wheels, right? Oversized rear wheels help you with maneuverability. It even came with the side discharge chute to really make it a really nice 3-in-1. Such a shame. We could have easily turned it into some really good money. Came with a free golf ball and a bungee cord as well. Oh, and a clip. Air filter's in really good shape. And I didn't know what to do with this till this came along. This right here was a repair that was dropped off and could not be fixed. This is all-wheel drive. Duh. Powered by your Briggs & Stratton. This is an LC221A with the infamous, you never have to change your oil. This mower from soup to nuts is a gimmick in my own opinion. You want to start with the oil? Absolutely. Let's talk about the oil. See that? Absolutely zero compression. The crank, or the rod, I'm sorry, the rod said, bye-bye. So there's nothing going on. I diagnosed this last year, and piston does not move at all whatsoever. What also makes this as a gimmick is that it's all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive isn't. You have two transmissions to go bad, and a really, really big, long, tremendous belt that has to be changed. Not the end of the world. But what we are going to play on this is that we're going to build one of Husqvarna's best mowers from scratch that drive people crazy. Excuse me. Is their Honda-powered all-wheel drive lawnmower that costs heck of a lot more. We are going to throw this motor on there. Now, I am not a stranger to the swap. I did this last year as well, but it was on a Craftsman all-wheel drive lawnmower that was featured on the channel. And I ended up getting a free mower donated to us because the motor was good, but the deck was shot. He says, you know what? They build. So let me see if it crosses over. And it did cross over. It was an absolute success. And I wish I would have took the camera out, but I didn't. And believe it or not, that was the first lawnmower we sold this year once the weather broke. $300, full asking price, hand me my money, see you later, love you, bye. We completely restyled and restored it. Ever since then, I said, you know what, I gotta do one for the channel. Here we are. Mrs. PATTAY'S Performance will be very excited. One, we get to repurpose her lawnmower, and two, we're getting two mowers out of the project pile. Now, I've had this in my mind since I did the first conversion. I actually bought a bag. Correct, I actually bought a bag, and I wanna see if it works. So let me go grab this real quick. So I paid 25 bucks for this bag off another flipper. Oh, it has the mulch plug in here. No, this is the wrong bag. This bag is not going to work at all. At all. Way off. Shizer. I don't even know what type of bag this would take. But you know what? When this is all said and done, we will have to go out and get a bag because the fruits of our labor mean absolutely nothing without a bag. This lawnmower is probably worth $100 without a bag. Put a bag on here, talking about a $300-400 mower all day long. I guess the bag clips here somewhere, some way. So anyway, I kind of sort of prepped for this swap in the sense that there's, obviously it's a lawnmower, it's pretty simple. What is the hardest part to do during an engine swap? Actually, there's really two. Blade adapter and the mounting bolts. For the past 2 weeks, every other day I've been spraying AWD40, some penetrating oil into the mounting bolts. Hopefully nothing breaks or freezes, and this will be just as smooth as a swap as the other one was. So let's take off the Honda first. And we could prep with, I mean, this kills me to break this down. You know, look at this. It's such a nice lawnmower. This would have been $200 all day long. After we would have serviced it up, cleaned it up. It has everything. It's just it has a tremendous amount of rot that we just never, ever, ever worth fixing. That just can't be, it can, it's just not worth being fixed. So the first step is, right, we're gonna completely take off this lawnmower. Oh, you know what? Does this thing still run? Like an idiot, because we got snow out of nowhere, I literally had to stop. Choke. There is gas in here from last year. It's dual treated seafoam and stable. First start. I didn't pull it like a man. That's not Mower's fault. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what, the choke went. What a shame. This thing runs absolutely amazing. So let's separate this. Do we need any of this? Yeah, so we're going to remove the pull cord, disconnect the blade brake, and I'm almost positive all this stuff will transfer over. Here's a cool little fun fact here, right? This is definitely going to transfer over. Look at this cable. See this right here? 1, 2, look here. Here's our push. See this? That's a portion for self-propelled. So we could just disconnect the cable here, leave that, throw that in the parts pile. We're literally just going to be swapping the motors over. Hopefully. All right, so first things first, we're going to take off we are going to free up, well, I'm going to speak Canadian, freer, as in what my buddy over at Steve's Small Engine Saloon says. He likes to create his own words, we all do. This should just be a 7/16 right here. We'll free this up. This, believe it or not, we are going to save this. If I run out of these, I go online and I buy these in bulk. These cable holders. How annoying is it when you go to start your lawnmower, you have to reach all the way down and grab, oh, this is bent in, that you have to grab all the way down and grab the pull start. I will always sell a lawnmower with this. Two different kinds. There's the hook and the non-hook. I will definitely be not leaving the golf ball as well. All right, so just like an onion, we're going to start peeling away the layers. Just give this a squeeze. And pull. We're free. Now we have to take the nervous task of breaking this lawnmower free. Engine free from the deck. Muffler side down. Man, what a shame. All right, now we gotta separate the blade. I also have a little 2-draw puller out here. This looks like a 5/8. I am wrong. 9/16. All right, and we're free. We will definitely be saving this blade adapter, but we have to get it off first. Stick this in there, some nice depth, see that? I'm just gonna get a simple 2-jaw puller. Back to center. What do you guys see? Now, I like to just call these the ears. I never like to put the ears, I never like to put the puller on the ears. Do not. You want to, I feel like you could bend the ears. So you just want to put it right on the actual puller itself. Oh look, there's bugs coming out of this mower. Hopefully, I dragged nothing in the house. And look at that, look at that. This thing literally just came right off. That was way too easy. That was way too easy. Maybe I should have tried. We will unwrap that. Now what I am going to do is I'm going to prep the shaft itself, and I will keep this as well, just in case. So when I say prep the shaft, you guys know, right? You guys have to know what I mean when I say prep the shaft, right? What is the shaft covered in? Rust. We're not going to do that. We're going to be using the all-wheel drive system, and the all-wheel drive system goes further up the shaft because that's the line with the belt. So we're going to clear off this rust. It's easier to do all of this stuff with everything on the mower. This is like, treat it as your base. All right, so you guys missed this. Polished the shaft while it's on the machine, and I actually broke free all 3 nuts. Just an impact gun. The top one didn't have the support bracket, but the bottom 2 do. So we'll just keep that in mind. See that? No support bracket. We'll set that aside. And we're not gonna let this motor hit to the ground. We care about this motor. We just can't do that. Obviously, when you're working on a lawnmower, exhaust side down to the ground. So we'll just put that off to the side. And this thing is done. We're not done with this. We're gonna pop the wheels off. This is a really good lawnmower. What a shame. This, just too much, man, too much. And who knows what else we could have uncovered. Just not worth fixing. Lots of good parts on this. Maybe I'll do a separate video on what we're gonna take off of this, or what I usually take for parts. Now, we will focus on you. Keep this to the side. Even though this lawnmower is junk, let's tip this over. Look at that. Look at all those pulleys. What the heck are we gonna do? All because you just want all-wheel drive. So the swap isn't going to be as easy. We're going to have to do some positioning of these brackets, but let's get this blade off. Is it 5/8 like the other one? I'm sorry, 9/16. Yes, it is. Okay, that's a good sign. Oh, look at this blade. This blade adapter is loose. Look at that. Fantastic. So, let me take a photo of this real quick, in case I get distracted. A lot of people have been popping up out of nowhere lately. All right, so take note, on the Briggs & Stratton, the cable is behind the motor. On the Honda, it's on the side. So let's see if that will play into a factor. Squeeze the tits, and we're free. Now, we could start taking apart this mower and breaking down these pulleys and stuff. Alright, this is not coming back to me at all. You know, when you do something, it comes second nature. This ain't second nature to me. But we are definitely going to succeed. Again, 1/2 inch, 13 millimeter. Remember, we had those plates. Look, plate here on the bottom. Nothing up top, but if you guys could see this little bracket here that's wiggled in, there's our bracket. So let's, oh yes. Yes. Now what happens when we just take off this? Let's see. Yep, that's part of the motor. Whew. I remember the last one I did, I actually had to pull these idlers off. Look at this, nice and easy. And we could just let this motor fall to the ground because we don't care about it. Remember, this is important, keep these belts on the other end. Oh, yes. See ya. Junk. Let's get our donor motor in here and let's grab some anti-seize. So anti-seize to me is very, very important. If you're new to the channel, anti-seize, okay, you put it on the threads, and as you thread, it'll work its way in. These are two different types of metals. We have metal going into an aluminum block. You're going to have a molecular corrosion. And like I said, not necessary, but I just have to. I just cannot let this go by. So we're going to do this on all the bolts, see, just like that. And now we are going to try and slam this in without being in your way. Although I did figure out a new way how to make this a lot easier. It's not so great for you guys. Let's take off this crank bolt. I found a new way how to make this easier, and it involves me on the ground and the motor propped up, but we can't do that for you guys. So I'm just gonna stick this in here and at least get, you know that sound. Need to get one of these holes lined up. Come on. And you just have to start it. Alright, we're started. Let it fall. Let me get my magnet from my microphone. And now that we have one in place, we will line up the other. And you guys notice, I'm doing this by hand. This one, I'm actually using my socket because the idler is in the way. You'll know if it's catching or not, or if it's stripping. You do not want to strip. It'll ruin everything. Not ruin everything, but we're taking a very easy project and making it into a complicated one. And here we go. Love this. See? Just like that. Stick it in there. Remember, see how I'm starting this by hand? Refute all temptation to grab your impact gun and let it rip. Now that we have everything in there, we will grab our impact gun. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Bottoms out. Bottom out. Bottoms out. Everything is affixed now. We get our blade adapter with our bolt and pray that all of this works. This is the original blade. You see this here? This is a high lift blade. This is not the original blade to the lawnmower. Husqvarna should be having the multi-tooth blade. So that's fine. Now, because remember we cleaned the crankshaft, we are going to be generous with the anti-seize. That's just me. Remember, the next person who works on this is gonna love you a long time. Could be you. You never know. I'll stick that in there. See how anti-seize gets everywhere? You've been warned. Look at that. Look at this. They broke. Oh no. I got to say they broke the tits off of it. See that star? But that's not the case. We just have these boobs at the end that'll hold the lawnmower. That is fine. And we don't have to, but just because it's out here. A little bit of anti-seize here. And we will see how far this cranks in. I don't remember if I was able to reuse. Look at that. We're in there like swimwear. God, this is great. This is working out fantastic. Okay, so now remember, see by nature, see how this folds here for the brakes? Let's see if we could use the same cable here. Come on, girl. Put that there. Look at that. Oh. I'm feeling the love. Look at that. Keep an eye on there for me. I'm gonna pull back. Does it come back? And it closes. Oh, baby. Moment of truth. All right. Let's see what we got here. Four-wheel drive. Golf ball stuck underneath. And we don't have, the rear seems a little slow. Let me stick the golf ball up here. Let me just take a quick peek. Here, under, over. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's get our stuff out of the way. Let's get you guys farther back. And we'll see what we got. Do a little test mode. That's weird. Yeah, all four. Oh, you guys see, I don't want to burn out the wheels. But pay attention, all four wheels go. Remember, this relies on tension. Success, success. All right, guys, we're done here. So, This still has the 7021P. It is not that no more. So I'm gonna try and do a thing of brake clean right here, clean these numbers off. If that doesn't work, I am just going to follow this line and just straight edge it across and pull the sticker back, and it'll just say Husqvarna. Honda will speak for itself, the mower will sell for itself. I am going to track down a bag and frame. This mower is dead in the water, worth nothing without it, okay? If I have the bag, this thing is definitely worth the full 300 bucks, 250, 300, okay? Without the bag, 100 bucks all day long. So to me, it's worth it to track it down and spend the money. Reach out to the owner. If not, I'm gonna buy it online, bag and frame. It is what it is. It's free money in the sense that, remember, you get points for using your credit card and stuff like that. So as far as what's left to do is tune it up, service it. I'm not sure if I want to keep the golf ball on here or not. I could just say it was like my father's lawnmower and he likes golf and that's what he did. He doesn't like golf. I don't know, maybe it's a good way to track and see if this lawnmower ever pops up for sale in the marketplace. I see that golf ball handle. We got a winner here. It's fantastic that we took two machines that were worth absolutely nothing and turned them into something. So I'm really excited about this project. It went a lot smoother than I thought. Now the bag and frame for this Husqvarna is very unique and special. I'll throw up a screenshot, and I couldn't even make this frame fit if I wanted to. So, we're gonna call that a wrap. I'm gonna clean up. And I don't know if you guys wanna hang out and see me strip down that lawnmower, I don't know. But anyway, if you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I'll see you guys on the next episode of PATTAY'S Performance. And don't forget that Mrs. and I, we go live every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right, guys. Later.